Renowned Milano makeup artist throws shade at Meghan Markle, who wears a smoky black, ultra black lined upper and lower eye to a loved one's funeral. Bark Jack on Twitter posted, "Our friend in makeup made the point you'd likely run it down your face crying at a loved one's funeral, and thus wearing it was an interesting choice." Replying to the tweet, one user said, "She didn't love the Queen, just the power and the money and the fame she represented. Evidence when she first rang her dad after Prince Harry, she didn't say, 'Dad, I've met a good man.' She said, 'Daddy, I've met a prince.' Tells you everything you need to know right there." Another added, "Even if we ignore how inappropriate the makeup is, it was not applied well. In close-ups, it looks awful, like it wasn't blended properly." Now a body language expert has pointed out the distinct lack of affection between Prince Harry and his wife Meghan just days after they were slammed over inappropriate hand-holding at the Queen's lying-in-state service. The couple, who are typically seen with their fingers interlocked, kept their distance throughout the funeral service at Westminster Abbey on Monday. Body language expert Katia explained the distinct change in the couple's behaviour could have been a reaction to recent intense criticism over their public displays of affection. "It was interesting to note the lack of affection and mutual touch between Prince Harry and Meghan," she said. The couple filed into the church behind Prince William, Princess Kate, Charlotte and George, keeping a formal distance as they walked side by side. Whilst most in the procession walked with arms by their side, a sombre Meghan kept her head bowed, eyes downcast, and hands clasped in front of a self-protective gesture indicating a level of discomfort or uncertainty, and perhaps as a sign of respect, Katia told. The couple maintained the rigid, formal distance once they sat down, though they did slightly orientate their bodies towards each other and mimic each other's posture. Katia pointed out other unusual body language from the royals in attendance, noting the typically composed family showed signs of genuine sadness and distress. Prince William and Harry both had compressed lips, furrowed brows, droopy eyelids, and a noticeable increase in blinking and swallowing, indicating they were holding back tears, she explained. Their father, King Charles, was also showing signs of distress. He repeated pacifying and self-soothing gestures to get through the service, including stroking the top of his sword and rocking backwards and forwards. Rocking is often seen in times of high psychological distress and is an effective way of reducing anxiety and tension, promoting a sense of calm through stimulation of the balance centre, Katia explained, noting the princes also rocked through the service. The Sussexes were seated behind King Charles III and Queen Consort Camilla at the funeral, with some wondering why his brother William was on the other side. Prince William, his wife the Princess of Wales, and children Prince George and Princess Charlotte were seated in the front row on the opposite side of the room to other family members. Buckingham Palace sources told that the Queen's grandchildren were put in approximate age order, meaning Harry and Meghan were behind King Charles. In addition, the seating plan is said to have been designed in order to make sure families can be seated together. The Queen's funeral service at Westminster Abbey on Monday was watched by more than 26 million viewers in the UK, one of the country's biggest ever TV audiences, provisional figures show. The ratings are higher than those for the opening and closing ceremonies of the London 2012 Olympic Games, which had 24.2 million and 24.5 million viewers respectively on BBC One, and the final of the Euro 2020 Football Championship in July 2021, which attracted a combined total of 22.5 million on BBC One and ITV.